What's going on, YouTube? Welcome. And again, it sucks. Tennessee Titans are bringing not much of anything to this show. We lose 27-3 to the Cleveland Browns, you guys. And MYLES GARRETT leads the way with 3.5 sacks and just makes us look stupid. Our offense just cannot get it together. We're going to have to figure this shit out, man. We don't even use Derrick Henry. Can you believe that? Derrick Henry's not even being used. Man, injuries starting to pile up. Andre Dillard doesn't know what he's doing. It's crazy, man. We're going to break down all of these things for you guys. We're going to break them all down. So we're going to get into the Ryan Tannehill stats, Deshaun Watson, the defense, the sacks, everything. So let's go. All right, you guys. So let's break this one down for you guys. We're going to bring in we're gonna bring the thing in right here, switch the view a little bit up for you guys so we can kind of show y'all what's going on. So let's scoot in for you guys and let's get this going. Man, again, you guys, this is tough. You know what I mean? This is tough because we're so much better than this. There's no reason we shouldn't be putting up more points. You know what I'm saying? So this is just, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Let me fix this up. All right, here we go. Let's break this down. I'm still in shock. Ryan Tannehill, who finishes the game 13 out of 25, 104 yards. He was sacked 5 times for 36 yards. Deshaun Watson, on the other hand, 27 out of 33, 289 yards, 2 touchdowns, no sacks, or no interceptions. He was sacked 3 times for 26 yards. That's pretty crazy. We could talk about that for a second. Ryan Tannehill, again, just not enough. And a lot of people don't want to blame him, but people need to realize the mobility seems to be pretty much gone. He's not as fast as he is to be able to escape the pocket, and then he's missing too many open throws. You guys, that throw on the run, obviously it's a tough throw, but you got to hit that. The Traylon Burks thing, that's a huge play. Too many missed opportunities out there. And again, it's not all on Ryan Tannehill. It's really not. That offensive line is terrible. It's terrible. 5 sacks for 36 yards. Andre Dillard just cannot block nobody. After the game, he even was talked to, and MYLES GARRETT was giving him pointers and shit. MYLES GARRETT's over there teaching the guy that he just destroyed. Man. We're going to have to figure that out. I'd like to know what you guys think personally about, Ryan Tannehill and Deshaun Watson. I think Deshaun Watson played really great. He took what the defense gave him, and he trusted that that flag was going to be thrown, because it sure as hell was. And again, I would like to know what you guys think about Ryan Tannehill. 13 out of 25, 104 yards. 104 yards, bro. It's crazy when you see the Dolphins just scored 70. It's fucking crazy, bro. Oh, man. Anyway, and then going on to that, what else sucked was, Derrick Henry got 11 carries. And I know 20 yards, that's crazy. Longest 9. But a lot of those run plays, these run designs are terrible. It's the same thing Todd Drowning was doing. 1, maybe 2 receivers, and you always have them bunched together, and you just run them straight up the middle. That doesn't work like that. There's so many different ways that you could incorporate Derrick Henry. Again, why did we not have him and Tyjae Spears on the field at the same time, pretty much at all? I don't think I remember even seeing them. They tried doing Derrick Henry Chig packages, and Chig, we'll talk about Chig in a second. Chig seems to be dropping everything. Chig just cannot hold on to the ball. He's not even creating separation, really. And he can't block. He just can't block. He's getting manhandled by everybody out there. So I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. It's just it's hard when your team has a lot of talent and they continue to struggle. So yeah, you just got to put Ryan Tannehill in the shotgun, have Tyjae Spears, have Derrick Henry there next to him, and then from there you can do so much, you guys. Like I said, fake it to Tyjae, throw it to Henry, fake it to Tyjae, fake it to Henry, throw it to whoever. There's different ways you can incorporate it. Hand off to Henry right away, and then Tyjae's the lead blocker. Vice versa, hand it off to Tyjae, Derrick Henry the lead blocker. There's so much you can do out of that. And then because the lackluster offensive line, that'll create space. It'll help Tannehill see a little bit better up until you get MPF back, up until you get Peter Skoronski back. So again, it's rough, bro. It's rough. It's rough, so you can't blame Tannehill completely, but again, the mobility, is it still there? Can he not hit guys openly enough? And if he's not going to produce points, is it time to move on? Is it time to just put Malik in there and or just try Will Levis? Because again, Next year's draft, you got Caleb Williams, Drake May, and more. It's a lot. There's a lot of talent. So I would really like to see, if Tannehill's not going to be it, man, we got to figure out. If any of these guys are it at all. You got to give them a chance. Who knows? You won't know until they're out there. Otherwise, you'll have no experience under their belt. You'll have a mediocre record, and who knows? Like I said, and when you got quarterbacks like that in the draft, and I'm not saying anything like the Titans should sit there and tank or anything like that. Because listen to what Jeffery Simmons said. He hates losing. He's tired of hearing, oh, we'll correct this, and that, but we're not going to get it done. No, go do it. Let's win, man. We got a lot of talent on this football field, but 11 carries for 20 yards is ridiculous. It's not how you use Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry opens up the play action, and it opens up that, look at that, 104 yards? That's what Tannehill got? Come on, man. Unbelievable. That's not right. I mean, and then you got Teair Strong on the other side, and the Titans defense does what they always do. Don't let nobody run the ball. Teair Strong, 6 carries for 27 yards, longest 9, no touchdowns. Jerome Ford, 10 carries for 18 yards, 1 touchdown, longest 9. But again, that's under 2 yards a carry. Deshaun Watson, 4 for 16, longest was a 10, kept him in check. Kareem Hunt, 5 for 13. Harrison Bryant, 2 for 4. You get the gist. Titans held the team to 31 carries for 78 yards, 1 touchdown. Longest was a 10-yard run. That's called doing work. That's called offense, score some points. And the Browns are one-dimensional after that. It's crazy, man. It's unbelievable. I don't understand, man. We got to figure our offense out. Let's go to the receiving side of things. DeAndre Hopkins, 3 catches, 48 yards, 7 targets, longest 26. Chris Moore, 2 for 41, 33, longest 3 targets. So, again, maybe he needs more targets. Chig, an unimpressive day again. 3 catches, 7 yards. Longest was a 6-yard catch and 4 targets. Treylon Burks, 1 catch for 5 yards, 6 targets. Not it. And again, if Tannehill would have hit him, that's like a 50-yard gain right there. Pretty much wide open. Tyjae Spears, 4 catches, 3 yards. Longest was a 5 and 4 targets, and that's just not using him correctly, not getting him set up in the right situations. You got to call the right plays for the guys. You can't just go out there and run vanilla-ass plays. You got to hide things, scheme things. That's why I said put Tyjae and Henry on the field at the same time. Henry demands attention. So does Tyjae now. He's legit. Our offense is it's weird. It's like they don't know what they're doing. Tim Kelly looks lost as fuck. We got to get it together, guys. Over there on the other side for Cleveland, they're receiving. Amari Cooper leads the way, breaking 100 yards, 7 catches, 116 yards, a touchdown, longest 43 on 8 targets. So 8 targets, 7 catches, not good. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 3 catches, 49 yards, no touchdowns, 29 is his longest on 4 targets. Effectiveness right there. Elijah Moore, 9 catches, 49 yards, 14 was his longest, and 9 targets. So 9 for 9. Every time you targeted him, he caught the ball, which is damaging for sure. Jerome Ford, 2 catches, 33 yards, 1 touchdown, 19 longest, and 3 targets. Again, that's just work. Same with Kareem Hunt, 2 catches, 22 yards, 3 targets. Njoku, 4 catches, 20 yards, with 4 targets. These guys are picking up yards in bunches and always moving forward. We go backwards so often or go nowhere to where it's always second and long. There's constantly second and shorter. So you're able to call these certain plays and get in better positions to make things happen. We as you can tell there, everybody was making plays on us. We couldn't get anything going. We couldn't stop anybody. And again, when your defense is out there all game long, it makes it really, really hard. Really hard. All right, let's go down here. We got fumbles. Ryan Tannehill had 1 fumble lost. Derrick Henry had a fumble recovered. And Murphy Bunting had a fumble recovered. He had a strip, too. Sean Murphy Bunting is continuing to play well. He's just being a little overly aggressive. He's getting a lot of the pass interference and holds and stuff like that. And you got to be careful because those PIs and those things kill you. They kill you. Ah, man. So, yeah, Elijah Moore fumbled. Watson fumbled. Donovan People fumbled. So we gotta get it together, man. And when people fumble, we gotta get a hat on it. We gotta get a hat on it so we can recover it and give this lackluster offense another opportunity. Here's the defense right here. Let's check out the Titans defense. Amani Hooker had 11 total tackles, 9 solo. Roger McCreary 10 and 5 with 1 sack, 1 tackle for a loss. Christian Fulton 9-7, 0 sacks, 1 tackle for a loss. Christian Fulton just continues to struggle. He just continues to struggle. Aziz Al-Shair 9 tackles, 3 solo, 1 sack, and 2 tackles for loss. Jack Gibby 8 and 5. Sean Murphy Bunting 6 and 6. Elijah Molden 4-2, no sacks and a tackle for a loss. Teair Pop-Tart, man, every time he gets a tackle, though, they're always tackle for losses, it seems, or just blown up right at the line. He had a really good tackle for a loss, I think. Let me see. Yeah, that's it right there. That 1 tackle for, was it 1? 1 tackle for a loss, 3 tackles, 3 solo, but every time he makes a tackle, they're big. Arden Key, 3 and 1, but he had a huge penalty that really hurt us. We had a sack right here from Denico Autry as well. Jeffery Simmons, 2 tackles, pretty much held in check overall, but again, double teamed every play. Kevin Byard still hasn't gotten his interception. So as we go down the line, the defense did okay, no interceptions, but we just didn't do enough. Over there on the Cleveland Browns side, it was rough for us, you guys. You had Jeremiah Owosu having a tackle for a loss. You had Myles Garrett, who Myles Garrett just destroyed us. Look at that. Myles Garrett made us look like kids. 5 tackles, 4 solo, 3.5 sacks, 3 tackles for losses. That's it right there. That's a game changer. That's it. That's all I got to read. That's it. He whooped our ass. You can't. Okay, come on, man. We got to do better than that. All right, let's check out these punts. Kicking, Nick Folk makes it again. So I'm proud of him. Dustin Hopkins made both of his, longest 52, so he did work. Ryan Stonehouse, 74-yard punt was the longest. He had 4 inside the 20, 2 touchbacks, 374 punt yards. Just remarkable. He's just remarkable. 74-yard punt. So again, this is it's just tough. It's just tough because when you see that, when you see that, you guys, it's not good. It's just not good. You know what I mean? It's damn, that's rough. That's rough. Derrick Henry barely got any carries. Any carries, bro. That's not how you win football games. 11 carries for 20 yards. I really would like to know what you guys think about the stats and all that stuff overall. How do you think the game went? I think again, overall, for all the people who want to blame Tannehill only, that's not really fair because it clearly wasn't only Tannehill's fault. Let me put this down a little bit. That being said, he played terrible. 13 out of 25, 104 yards is not enough to win a football game. It's just not. Sacked 5 times. Obviously, the offensive line is terrible. Just terrible. We got to get Peter Skoronski back healthy. We have to. But I think it's time we just get Dillard out of the game. You got to get Dillard out of the game. He's not good. He's struggling, man. He really is struggling. So I think we got to get him out of the game. That's my opinion. And we got to figure this out. Are the Titans a 15 total run football team now? We should be getting 35 running attempts. Like anything under 30 runs total as a team is just, that's not Titans football. No clock management, no bruising to the defense. That's just not Titans football. Anyways, you guys, if I had to give 3 players for player of the game, Folk only had 1 kick, so I can't give him that. Even though whatever, I'm gonna give it to Stonehouse. Obviously, I'm gonna give it to who else we got that I can give it to. I think DeAndre Hopkins played well for what was thrown at him. You know what I mean? It's hard. We didn't play good. We really didn't play good. So I guess our special teams, Stonehouse, Folk, and they're the only ones who really did really, really good. That's it. Play calling was terrible. This going away from the run is just ridiculous. Someone needs to show Tim Kelly that highlight in the corner right there. Like, this is what he does. He still does it. He did it last week. He did it a week before that. It's crazy to me. So, anyway, the Tennessee Titans lose, fellas. We're still going to see if we can go live later tonight. We'll figure it out, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating because this team is, on paper, way better than what we're seeing. I don't know if, like, we got to figure it out. I just don't think Tannehill's getting benched right now. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to take a lot more losses for that to happen for some reason, but that chair is heating up for Tannehill. You better freaking figure it out, bro, because you got 2 quarterbacks behind you who are hungry, ready to go. So, sucks, man. Tighten up, Code Blue Cyclops swag. Titans lose to the Browns 27-3. Bengals are next. God, let's go.